Chosen one, you're so extremely powerful. You do not mind being the villain in the criminal stories. You don't mind being the villain, chosen ones, in their stories, because you've been targeted your whole life. You know, come on. How do you know that you are the chosen and you are anointed? Out of all of them, out of the whole family, you're the sacrifice. You know, you're the scapegoat. You know, that's how you know. You know, it doesn't need scientists. You know, yes, they used to make themselves the victim. You know, and manipulated you in every single situation. These people never took accountability for anything they did, and they still never will. You know, that's something مش وارد عنه. You know, but who gives a shit? You know, the universe will hold them accountability. We don't want to say God, because God, something they don't believe in. They have nothing to do with Him. You know, they are pissed. They are mad. You know, like they want to make you feel that, entitled. She entitled. Yes, entitled. They feel entitled for your blessings. You don't make your fake family members anything. You don't own them any shit. You know, let them be mad. Let them be mad. You know, because you're getting payback for everything that is done to you since you was a child. You're getting that payback. You know, your memory is back, yo. A lot of people thought you're gonna forget what they did now. You know, your memory is fully back. You know, it's not like the first time they did you. They always been doing you. You know. Yes. Now your comeback is much bigger than the setback, and those entitled motherfuckers are mad because they think they are entitled on your blessings. God never gave them anything in life. It was you. Yes, it was you. God never gave this cursed coven anything. You know? Yes. And believe in you. They don't care about that shit, believe in you. You know? They gave up on you for 30 shekels. This is when you know you are the chosen one. When you are the only one in your family that are getting sacrificed or sold out. Nobody talk about this. I'm here to talk about it. You know the anointed, the appointed one, and who you are. You're the only one. You get sold out. That's how you know who you are. You know, and that's why God is restoring you 10 times for everything they have done. And they thought you're gonna forget. No, never. You know, no. You know, now. You know, what those entitled motherfuckers watching you to this day. And nothing changed. Tell me what they changed about them. What changed? Nothing will change. Nothing will change. But yet, they move entitled that they are entitled to your blessings. No. You know, the age of slavery is over. You know. You know. Getting betrayed by your own flesh and blood, and yours, and so I'm so I'm so in peace with it. You know, I've got betrayed from an early age. You know what a disgrace. What a disgrace when the shitty elders do the young that way. You know, what a disgrace on a human race. That's how I see it. A disgrace. You know, you'll be surprised. How many of them took your inheritance that was left behind for you? You'll be surprised how many of those fake, you know, took everything from you since you were young. They overlooked you, you know. You know, you have the potential to be overlooked from a young age. All this happening when you were young, yo. And they thought we're gonna forget what you own us. We came back to our senses, man. And one thing about Allah, about the chosen ones, we didn't went back seeking revenge. Forgive them, though, Lord. They don't know what they do. You know. we're older now. We see why the betrayal, why the sacrifices, why all this happening. You know, we see the bigger image. We were not getting punished. We were getting prepared from a young age because we carry God's agenda. And those demons get scared from God's agenda. You don't own those fake motherfucker nothing. They're gonna be jealous because God is using you. They're gonna hate you because God called you. They're gonna ridicule you and criticize you because God anointed you. But let me tell you something, men. Don't let it get to you. You continue to do what God has called you to do. Guess what? He's blessing you for what you're doing. He's sustaining you for what you're doing. He's protecting you beyond the measure. Forget about the things that you see, that you were protected from, the thing that you didn't see. And those motherfuckers sitting back watching you. You know, they will never support you. They will never support you. Listen, a person who's used on stealing from your blessings and what's yours, due to a demonic law, they are not allowed to give from what they stole. You know, we studied that realm very well, you know. That's why we gave them our cosmos behind to kiss. You know, yes. We don't seek revenge, but definitely we're gonna have God's justice. Yes, we're gonna have His justice. Yes. Kiss my cosmic behind is the least reaction. You know, it's the max least reaction that you're gonna get from me. You know, I don't seek revenge because I know I don't need to lift up a fucking finger. You know, yes, بتكفي that you're staring and watching me elevating in front of your eyes. You know, and you can't do any shit about it. This is a tiny part from your karma. Yes, faithful manifest the faithful manifest justice for himself. The unfaithful cowards, you know, has always been an unfaithful coward, a legion, a parasite. You know, let that sink deep in your bone. Yes, I ain't gonna back off 1 inch for a coward. Try me, motherfucker. Try me.